What's up? What's up? Hey guys, what's going on? Let me know ASAP if all the audio and everything is fine. Today I wanted to discuss the pause menu here. Now, in waiting for this to start, I had a few minutes, so I started a Grand Prix, and it's one that I haven't 3-starred yet, so I'm going to finish that, or if I lose, for those of you who don't know, if you get all first places, you'll get 3 stars in it. I have not yet done that for all the 150cc, so, oh my goodness. This isn't a good sign, though, but if I lose, I'll probably back out, but this is kind of a test, too, for the audio and all that stuff. Baby Bowser, new character. So how are all of you doing today? Trying this at a slightly different time. Hoping maybe some of you, the remainder of you who might have a little bit of school left, are able to join me. But that would be sweet. And I look forward to talking to you in the comments below. I'm feeling okay right now. No. Ooh, this is about the best item you can have in first place in this game. Whew, that was close. I didn't see it coming. I don't have the audio very high because it would... oh, no. No. Oh, no. It's all falling apart. That's a second place. Third place for sure. Okay. Craig, what are you doing here? Does everything sound alright? The footage is a bit stuttery. Yeah, I'm not sure how much I can do about that right now because, I mean, is it like really bad or just kind of stuttery? Yeah, I'm working, my internet connection, I should be able to stream well, but it's had some troubles, so I lowered the bit rate, hoping it might be a little smoother. But if any of you tech geniuses out there know settings or whatever that I could switch, then I would be willing. Yes, Caleb is my name. And hey, what's up, Mr. Celery? Alright. You guys want to see races or battles? I feel like I should do races because we did battles most of last time. But I feel like we should do battles because I'm a warrior in my heart. So I'm going to start with battles. Also, I don't like racing with Shy Guy unless it's 200cc. But we had a request to use Shy Guy in the comments. So we'll do a few battles. But if you guys are really antsy to see races, let me know. I'm happy to see you all here. I know Craig is a battler, and thank you for stopping by, Craig. Am I on your phone, or am I... Yep, sure enough, you said battles. I knew that was coming. Alright, we'll see what game mode it is. There's another Shy Guy in here. I will warn you guys, sometimes this game, it's not too bad, but there are nights where, like, it's kind of like when it rains, it pours type of deal. Like, I'll play and I won't have any trouble at all with internet connection stuff, and then I'll try to play some periods of time, and I, like, literally can't even... I try multiple times and just get booted out of the matches. I don't think it's my internet connection, but I'm not sure what the deal is there. But yeah, right now we're waiting for who do we want to watch. A lot of ninth place. I won't share that information, Craig, with the rest of the world, but thank you for telling me exactly where you are right now while watching the live stream. Nice multitasking. Who's in first place? We saw it for a second. Me? I'm always surprised when I see people using me's. It's just so uncommon, but... See if I'm missing anything. Here. How many of you are on the Gamerfaith Discord and talking to me and the rest of the crew? Because you need to be on there. I'm gonna go Dragon Palace because I accidentally clicked it, but I was gonna go Luigi's Mansion because the GameCube holds a special place in my heart. It's gonna be all sentimental, and you guys were gonna cry, and it was just gonna be a great emotional moment. But then I clicked the Dragon Palace, but that's okay. For those of you who have tuned into the last few, I finally adjusted my me to actually look sort of like me, kind of. They don't have very many good options for pompadours that defy gravity, but the like spiky hair front thing, that looks sort of correct. But feel free to, the code is there on the screen. First off, thanks to all the patrons who are scrolling down there in the bottom left corner. Thank you so much for your generosity. And what was the other thing that I was going to say? Oh yeah, my Nintendo friend code is on there if you want to play along. So, yeah. You put me on your church's prayer list. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, like, I always appreciate your guys' prayers. It means a lot. That was very generous of you to do that. I've already seen, God taking care of me and us in this situation. As I tried to kind of say, I'm not always it feels so weird I haven't used Shy Guy in a while. As I tried to make clear in the video, and this is a hard thing to sell, I guess, but I assume you're talking to the more recent vlog post where I was wearing a blue shirt and kind of told you what was going on. But yeah, that guy got hit and didn't drop the thing, but yeah, God's been taking care of us. I didn't want anybody to think this was a situation where I was necessarily down on my luck or you needed to be worried or I was just super depressed or anything like that. I'm trying to have faith that God will take care of everything, and he always has. So that makes it a little easier, but still the common thing we sometimes do is worry about stuff that's out of our control. So I do appreciate those prayers. Right now I'm in a place I was trying to zoom into where we're okay right now. I'm just trying to be faithful, and this is an opportunity. This is not a good sign. This is a connection issue for sure. Well, it's an area where there's an opportunity, so I'm hoping that if it's it's just me trying to be faithful and then see where God goes from there. But I don't want anybody to think I'm not eating or we're completely out of cash or anything like that. God had provided for us ahead of time, and some stuff set aside, and stuff from patrons getting set aside, and what not specifically for this period of time. in a normal situation, I would have just, I'm going to go to Inkling Girl. In a normal situation, I would just have gone out and got another job. And at some point in time, that might be just what I have to do, go out and get another normal job. And come fall, I have a pretty solid idea of an opportunity of what that job might be and stuff like that, if that's the direction that God sends me. But I also get a lot of questions, like just people wanting more from this ministry or more of this ministry. They want more videos about addiction, or more videos a week, or more vlog, or more live streams, or more ebooks or resources or blog articles or bonus stuff, or collabs and stuff like that. And it's very challenging to do that, but it's like, it's on my heart, and it's something that I'm passionate about, and I believe God's put that on my heart. And so I had kind of felt like if this happened, because the main thing holding me back from doing more and more and more is the fact that, yeah, I am going to school full time, and I am working, and I am always going to prioritize time with my wife. That's never going to not be a priority for me. So it's just, if this opened up, like with the Patreon thing or whatever else, donations and stuff, where it opened up some more free time, then all that extra stuff, it would open that opportunity for me there to have more time for that stuff. So I'm viewing this more as an opportunity, and if nothing else, see what God does. But I know either way, He'll take care of me, and it'll be the best thing possible, however it works out. So I'm not sure if that answers anything. I didn't mean to just ramble on and on and on about that. A lot of you guys have been praying for me. I have super great idea to put me on your church's prayer list. I want to make an update on it, but I want to wait. I don't want to jump the gun on some stuff. I want to make an update. God has already, it's seeming that He's already blessed us in one huge way, blessed the ministry in one huge way. But I will hopefully talk to you guys about that next weekend. So stay tuned. And there are, for those of you who are wondering, there are 2 videos scheduled, already up and ready to watch. So be sure to return to watch those. I feel like I should give you guys a bonus for being such faithful friends and coming and hanging out with me. I love that verse you put there. I would read it, and I might read it in a second if it doesn't disappear in the chat. But oh yeah, the videos. Yeah, I'll give you guys a little bonus. I can tell you what the basic idea of the videos is this weekend. And that is, one is about shyness, and the other one is the kind of method I'm trying to go with at this point is like one subject video, at least one live stream, at least, and one just kind of update about my own personal journey, I guess. So the one is about shyness, and the other is about whether or not, like, have I really fully conquered lust. I make a lot of videos on lust, and some of you might wonder, do I really have it all figured out and fully conquered and stuff like that? So that's what what I talk about in that one. So hopefully you guys enjoy that. Where did that shine sprite go? This one's hard. You kind of have to be in the right place at the right time. One issue I have is that the person who hits the shine, whoever's got the shine, the person who hits them doesn't get it. It just bounces off, and a lot of times it's like whoever... Oh. What's going on here? Are we having more connection issues? Sure hope not. This is a bad demonstration of, like, this game, honestly, if it keeps having issues. It looks bad. It usually works, I promise. But so, like, the reason I'm not just straight up pegging that guy right now is because it would probably fly off and, well, first off, it hits the wrong person. A lot of times it flies off and lands on somebody else who's nearby, and it's just, like, really hard to strategically... You can be strategic once you get the shine, but it's really hard to kind of be strategic on the actual capturing of it. Okay. See? Ah! No! I thought I had that. I was all excited. It looked so much like I got it. You guys can back me up. This guy's using cheat codes. But, I have video evidence there. I'm just kidding. Is my face big enough for you guys? One comment I've got is that the camera is pretty far zoomed out at times. So I'm sitting on the floor for that reason. Kind of sore from a bike ride earlier, and my legs crossed on this floor, crisscross applesauce style. See what I do because I care about you. I'm gonna get a big fat 0 for this. Oh my gosh. How did that happen? Oh, this guy's totes winning. That's okay. Ugh. My legs trying to... I've got all these cords. I'm all tangled up. Like in a spider web. The verse, "Oh, taste and see that the Lord is good. Blessed is the man that trusteth in him." Psalm 34:8. Got a, like, supersonic up here or something. If any of you join in the match, like, add me and join, let me know, because I would love to know which one of you are in there. I guess you'd have to add me as a friend first anyhow, though, so I would know anyways. But let me know if you add me as a friend. So, I could be wrong on this. As far as video games are concerned, I don't play them a ton, usually. A lot of times they're a way to connect with you guys, or they're a way to connect with other family members. And I'm a big fan of Nintendo because I just like the style and the focus on gameplay. And, I mean, a lot of it is just franchises I've been using since I was playing, since I was little and stuff. But anyways, I'm a big Nintendo guy, but that's a fairly limited audience. I mean, some of you probably just come here to hang out, not necessarily because you're a gamer, you just want to chat. Some of you maybe are gamers, but maybe you prefer different kinds of games and stuff like that. But anyways, the point I'm getting at with all of this rambling is that there's a Nintendo game coming out, and if you're not a fairly like big Nintendo fan, you've probably either never heard of it or don't care all that much, but it's called ARMS, and there's this thing called a global test punch, where you can test it out for free if you have a Switch. You can test it out. It doesn't come out till June, around my birthday, and but it's a possibility that I could live stream like that test fire or whatever. But the times of it are really weird. So if a lot of people aren't really like enthusiastic about it, I might not bother. But if you want to see it, cast your vote down below, and it's definitely a possibility. I would have done it tonight, but it would have been 8 p.m. And like my wife gets home from work around that time, and I need to cook dinner and stuff like that. So I didn't want to be live streaming like, hey, didn't make dinner and I'm live streaming, so I can't talk right now. Wanted to avoid that. No, I got sidelined. That's no good. You lose half your points. It's a pretty drastic punishment. I'm not doing super great tonight. I mean, I mostly just come to talk to you guys, but you probably wouldn't mind seeing me do okay. See if we can bring this back. Whew. I don't know why I make Mrs. Doubtfire sound effects when I get hit. You said I might have asked this already. I might be repeating. 4th place. It'll do, I guess, this time. You said old school action replay card. I'm not sure what you're referring to. What's up, Red Adventurer? How's it going, friend? Hello again. Oh, you don't have to apologize. Glad to see you here. Good to see you, all of you in the chat. It's basically why I do this. If you have trouble making the live streams, I'm gonna keep pushing this. I don't gain, just throwing this out there. I'm not like trying to sell this on you because I gain anything out of it. It seems like I bring it up so much, like, oh, he's really trying to get something out of us. But the Discord server, what I gain out of it is I get to talk to you guys more, guys and gals, more often and on a more regular personal level. It's categorized, so that's why I want you guys to join there, because I love getting to know you guys, and it's way easier on a regular basis than like either tweeting everything on the Twitter or like right now we're doing like one live stream a week. Wouldn't mind doing more, but we'll see how that goes. Communication error. Craig, just put a shout out to you from my Virtual Crisis Facebook/Twitter. Virtual Crisis, the only place to get your web work done. So that's my shout out back to you. Check out Craig's. If you need some web design and some web work done, he's helped save Gamerfaith from the grid from being destroyed by Patron. I don't know what I'm saying, but thank you for the shout outs. Mr. Celery's gotta go. Well, I love you anyways. Thanks for stopping by. And I'm sitting here chatting. Let's do some races. Why not? I play as Link. Ooh, Hyrule Circuit. It's not my favorite level, but it's Hyrule. You forgot to show me Roblox. That's okay. I saw something like that pop up on my recommended YouTube video thing, something about Roblox, which is interesting. I can just look it up on YouTube. Oh, somebody snuck in there. Hey, how's it going? Welcome. Do I have a PS4 or PC? I don't have a PS4, and my laptop isn't great. But what did you... but stay tuned, maybe. What did you have in mind? Are you just talking about the game you were recommending? I'm weirdly... I have a lot of trouble with this level for some reason. I don't know why. Really? You really had to do it, didn't you? You had to hurt my feelings. Focus mode. Anyone seen any good movies lately? I'm thinking about going to the drive-in and driving on in and watching 2 movies, because that's usually pretty fun. I enjoy that, although they're usually really late, and since I have the bedtime of like a 100-year-old. No offense to 100-year-olds, I respect your bedtime, but I go to bed early. Is what I was trying to say. I like them early mornings with the coffee, with the Bible, getting into the Word, and then getting to work on whatever I need to do. Oh, for those of you who also wondered, possibly, regarding... No, this is terrible. This could be good, though. This could be very good. 2nd place. Pretty good. I'm happy with it. Oh, yeah, for those of you who are wondering regarding the last video, if I'm just like sitting at home all the time doing nothing, that's not actually the case. I, along with doing the Gamerfaith, because I was going to school and then going to work part-time. So what I'm trying to do is replace the part-time work with Gamerfaith if possible, but I'm still going to school and I'm taking a summer class right now. So that takes up a decent amount of time, and this takes up more time than you would think maybe. And so yeah, I keep pretty busy with stuff. Music Park is good. You saw an animation film today, huh? Oh, you would try and play, but you have to eat dinner? That's too bad. But we'll have another chance, hopefully. You have a Switch? Because that's sweet if you do. After this, can you show me? I don't. I kind of got to run right after this, unfortunately. But there's various places, whether, hey Caleb, whether Discord or Facebook or Twitter, you can message me and whatnot if you want to send me a link. I have considered, by the way, starting a few Minecraft series, possibly like some survival mode or some hardcore mode or something like that. I've thought about that. Minecraft is on Switch now, but I can't exactly justify the purchase at this point. Given the circumstance. But if that's something you'd really want, then let me know. And if there's a demand, I don't know if I might be able to figure something out. Or if that's something you really want to see and you like give a donation or something and are like, put this towards, I want to see Minecraft or something, that might work. I'm not sure. Otherwise, they'll just go in the general support to help keep the 3 at least videos a week coming out. Hopefully more. It's a lot more than it was because we were at like probably 1 every other week, and so 3 week is awesome. I would also like to work on some of the ebooks and stuff a little more, so I'm trying to get that figured out. Had a cool collab that was supposed to come out this week, but have encountered some technical difficulties, so hopefully that stuff will be seeing you very soon too. I'm in 8th place. I feel like I'm racing well and I'm in 8th place. It's online Mario Kart for you. Somewhat concerned by the fact that just like nobody is moving. That's not a good sign. Can I cross the finish line before it gives me a connection error? Maybe those points will count. Just everybody has stopped. What does this mean? No. I hope that it... How does that work? Is it going to take the... Problem with the connection errors is that it lowers your score when it happens. And it's not really your fault, but it lowers your score. So it's kind of frustrating. But Got a little while left. Pepsi Man. Are any of you still in school? And have any of you heard of ARMS? Like, do you know what I'm talking about when I say ARMS? I'm kind of excited about it. Have any of you seen the new Pirates movie? I'm kind of excited about it. I haven't seen it. I hope it's good. I remember when I was a teenager, those movies were all the rage. I even dressed up as a pirate. So this is a story I can tell you. I used to have long, curly, blonde locks down to past my shoulders. And I used to listen to a lot of metal music and stuff, and that's what I looked like. Anyways, when I was a huge fan of the Pirates movies, and when the third Pirates movie was coming out, I got this whole group of people, some from church, some just friends from school, whatever, just this massive group of people to come to Pirates, but we all dressed as pirates. And my older brother is really good for this type of thing, but he just had like all this pirate gear, like borderline legit replica pirate, pants and stuff like that he was just like had for me to use. And he's an artist, so he did my makeup up, so I had all these pirate scars and stuff like that. And we didn't stop just there. We had this like, one was like a wooden raft and one was like a little tiny metal boat or canoe type thing. And there was a river that landed close to the movie theater that we were going to see that movie in. So this group of pirate looking people, we like rode this river down to around where the theater was, and we were like carrying, the four of us pirate guys were carrying this boat, and we're at this like crosswalk, when you're waiting for the orange hand to turn into the person walking. We're like all standing there holding a boat, three pirates, and we like run this boat over to put in somebody we knew's yard, and people are hooting and hollering out of their car, like, yeah, go, yeah, like thought it was so cool. And we sailed down the river and went to the movie and got four of us, including Craig, who was telling us earlier everywhere that he was in the chat. He's a friend of mine, and him and myself and my older brother and another friend, Sean, we all made the newspaper as pirates, and it was pretty epic. So I have a special place in my heart for those movies, but you should bring the blonde locks back for charity. Even if it's a wig, I could do a wig maybe. Not sure how shoulder length hair would suit me at this point, although I do think long hair is pretty cool. My little brother has long hair and such. But hey, what's up, Jalen? How's it going? But that's a great idea for charity. What I could do is, if we met some certain goal or something, I could show you photographs of me with the hair. That's a good idea. We could do like like most embarrassing old photos of me slideshow if we hit certain goals. That'd be hilarious, but I don't know if people really want to see that much, but usually I show those pictures to people that know me and they're just like, they're completely shocked by what they see. They're like, what is this creature? Because I ain't joking. I'm not talking. I mean, my hair was long. It was full long hair. Full metal band guitar player hair. 100%. We got to get those renegades. Round them up. I feel like it's pretty hard to be the, I don't know, the cops, I guess you would call them, in this mode. It's just, man, that was a solid jump. Did I get him? Did that count? Man, they're too good. Gobble. That ink splat does some serious damage in this game. Nope. No. Get back here. Get over here. Get over here. How have I not captured you? Really? There we go. Finally. Almost stopped him. Oh, he's good at dodging the law. One to go. No. Unbelievable. Inconceivable. Sorry, I'm so focused. This commentary is like the worst ever. This is my favorite game mode, so I don't like to lose at it when I don't have to. One to go. One to go. Where's the little hyena? Where is he? Hiding. Yas. Okay. Oh, sweet. Red, you're going to get on the Discord. Awesome. Look forward to talking to you there. Let's see. Favorite level. Got some Twitter notifications. Sweet. Thanks for those retweets. Bomb on blast. A little tired tonight, to be honest with you guys. It's been a pretty productive day. I didn't get everything sometimes my to-do lists are larger than are reasonable. I've got a bunch of plans tomorrow of stuff to do, and I was trying to get ahead today. I'm playing as an Inkling in Urgent Underpass, so that should be like a... It'd be like a shame if I... Yas! Okay. I can handle this. It'd be a shame if I lost. a pretty good method that I hadn't really... Nope! When you see it coming. Brutal. This is not a good sign. Man, I need to be super careful, although a minute is probably too long to just ham it and throw in the towel hiding, because then if somebody gets me, nope, not walking into that. Yas. Okay. Gotta stop saying that. Just instinct. Dangerous to go through here. This is super intense. 24 seconds. Now is probably a good time to hide. All right. Hopefully that was hopefully that was what place did I get? I wasn't even paying attention because I was reading the comments, but it was on the top portion at least. You can let me know in the comments below. What about shaving your beard instead of the long hair? Well, I would be willing to shave my beard if the cause was right, but it probably wouldn't be pretty. And Craig, who was in the chat earlier, might not be my friend anymore afterwards, but because he is a beard Jedi, but I would consider that since it would grow back. But I look kind of funny without a beard. I look very like much childlike without my beard, as you can easily see by going back and watching earlier Gamerfaith videos. You'd be like, whoa, Nelly, what is going on there? Or you might be like, wow, that looks so much better. I don't know. It depends on your personal opinion. I realize beards aren't for everybody. Ooh, no. Ugh. How many times? I'm just not that good at grabbing it. I have trouble with that. Cannot believe I didn't get... Whoa, this is just sitting here? Sheesh. Okay, let's go. Nope, nope. Come on. Come on. No. Gotta remember to breathe. There's certain times I play this game and like my body temperature and heart rate is like elevated because I'm like so focused. It's mostly when the stakes are high and I'm like playing against somebody I know. It's like, ugh. Same with Splatoon. Splatoon 2 coming out this summer. More excited about that than ARMS even, but ARMS looks sweet. There's this weird possibility that it might be like I wouldn't call it good, but better exercise than playing a regular fighting game, possibly. Andre from Game Explain said that he was sore after playing it, so kind of interesting. At least I picked the shine up this round, so you guys can see what it looks like when you do. This might, I'm not sure what time it is. I'll have to check the clock when I'm not like in the middle of a match, but this might have to be the last round for the night. Well, let me know about that arms if you want to see that. I might not. I want to overflow you guys with live streams. I don't want the channel to just be like 100 live streams, but although some of you are probably like, seriously, I wish you would live stream more. Man, dodged me. Good move. That was close. Right out of my hands. It's so disappointing. It's just so disappointing. You think you've got it. You're so close. Somebody else gets it. I'd definitely say this mode keeps me entertained. I just don't know how, like, I haven't figured out a good strategy for consistently getting the thing without a certain degree of just like chance involved, and that's the main problem. Like, sometimes I've gotten it and just like straight away just get it like that. I just like, I'm not gonna say that was skill based. I was in the right place. That ought to confuse people a bit. Come on, something defensive. That might put me in the top half at least. Hold on to it for a while. Turn! Somebody get him! Oh, he's got it. Oh, a lot of chat went off. My face cam froze for a second. Uh-oh. Okay. For you guys and gals, I'll do one more. Do the NES level. Friday already, I know. The week kind of moved on by, but have I ever played a musical instrument? Yes, I used to teach guitar. That was when I had long hair. It's easier to market yourself as a guitar teacher when you have long hair. But yes, I wasn't great by any stretch at all. I taught guitar to like little kids, so it was very basic baseline stuff. Let me see. Can you hear me okay? Yeah, the face cam is frozen, you're right. Can you hear me okay? I can't really change it right now since I'm in the middle of a match. I'm not sure why it froze, but I can see that it is frozen. Technology, man. I don't know. Another Shine Thief? Yeah, I'm sure that's driving you guys nuts with it frozen there. I apologize. I just can't exactly go into the settings. Had it for a second. Had we played Luigi's Mansion prior to this point? I don't think we had. There's one frozen person. That's not good. Let's go. That's not good. Almost slipped on my own banana peel. This is my third time getting it in this match. It's pretty nice. Hopefully I can hang on to it for a while. Oof. Probably get rid of that banana. Not gonna do me much good. No. Yeah, he's won that one for sure. Learning to play the guitar, sweet. Alright, sorry that the camera froze. That's a bummer. It's still frozen, yeah. But that'll probably have to be it for this round. That'll leave it at about an hour. Once again, thank you to all of the patrons who help and contribute. If you want to see the Patreon page, the link is in the description, as well as all the different prizes or gifts that you receive and all that stuff. Let me know what kind of live streams you want to see in the future, what kind of games and what kind of videos you want to see, and thank you so much for the prayers. I seriously appreciate it. I love you guys, and yeah, hope to hear from you in the comments, and also in the comments of the 2 other videos coming out this weekend, so I hope you'll tune into those also. But anyways, love you guys. Sorry that it's over. I always feel bad when people are like, no. But yes, you can talk to me in the, oh, you guys are making me feel so bad. You can keep talking to me in the Discord. I'm sorry that this is only like an hour-long stream. However, if you guys want to see more streams or longer streams, I've thought about doing some like marathon stuff, so always let me know your thoughts, preferences, what you want to see and whatnot. But I love you guys, praying for you, hope to see you in the next videos. All right, bye.